Sarah, welcome to the Daily English Show. Today I recommend a song which I found on YouTube because it was featured on the front page. The song is called It Gets Lonely. I think it's a good one to study because it's pretty simple, it's easy to understand, and the lyrics are pretty clear, and he has a really nice voice too. I think the song is about a person who is lonely because a relationship has ended and they didn't want it to end. I'd like to talk about a couple of lines from this song. One line is, the meetings they are running late for. He's talking about people who are running late for meetings. To run late doesn't mean that you're actually running, it just means that you're late. So what's the difference between to be late and to be running late? Well, if you're running late for something like a meeting or an appointment, it means that you're not late yet because you haven't arrived at the event, but you know that you're going to be late because it's impossible for you to arrive on time, either because it's going to take a certain amount of time to get there or because the start time has already passed, so you know you're going to be late. Here's an example from an article I found online about time management. I'm always running late. Doctor appointments, lunch dates, personal training sessions. I have a problem getting to work on time too. I also found an article called Top 10 Excuses When You're Running Late. And I found a video online called How to Stop Running Late. One more thing about the song, there's a line that goes like this, and people dressed to kill. That sounds like people who are wearing army clothes to go and kill people or hunting clothes to go and kill animals. But no, it's actually an idiom. Dressed to kill is an idiom which means wearing the kind of clothes that will make people notice and admire you. Kia ora, in Stick News today, guards at a prison in Nova Scotia, Canada are refusing to work after asbestos was discovered at the prison.
Asbestos is a group of minerals with long, thin, fibrous crystals. Apparently, the Greeks called asbestos a miracle mineral because of its soft and pliant properties, as well as its ability to withstand heat. Wikipedia says, unfortunately, this miracle material is now known to be highly toxic. The inhalation of asbestos fibers can cause serious illnesses, and since the mid-1980s, many uses of asbestos have been banned in many countries. The Cape Breton Correctional Facility is a provincial jail in Sydney, Nova Scotia, which houses 76 inmates. When it was built 33 years ago, asbestos was used in construction as a fire retardant. Now 9 staff members at the prison are refusing to work because they believe it's unsafe. Wikinews reports the location is now undergoing testing and the police will be providing emergency staffing until the issue is resolved.
And that was Stick News for Friday the 16th of May. Kia ora.
Today's word is retard. Retard is a verb which means to delay or hold back in terms of development. The word is also used as a noun, but it's pronounced differently. Retard, retard. The noun can be used in a derogatory way to refer to a mentally challenged person, but it's more commonly used as a general insult, like the word idiot. 3 boys were hanging out at the top of a cliff. One of the boys saw a bottle and picked it up. Suddenly, a genie popped out of the bottle and said, "Thank you for releasing me from this ancient curse. If you jump off this cliff and call out whatever you desire, you will land safely in a boat in a bountiful pile of that which you named." Then the genie disappeared. The boy thought for a while, then leapt off the cliff calling, "Gold!" and he landed in a boat full of gold. The second boy thought for a while and then jumped off the cliff calling, "Diamonds!" and he landed in a boat full of diamonds. The third boy was so excited that he forgot to think of anything to wish for and just jumped off the cliff yelling, "Whee!"
Does retard mean the same thing as idiot? So people would be offended if I called them that. Some people wouldn't be offended. I guess I could get in trouble. Yeah, but retard is stronger. Yeah, well, it depends on the person. Yeah, well, some people jokingly call their close friends names like idiot or retard or fool, but I don't recommend trying it. Yeah, if you judge the mood wrong, they could get really annoyed.
I was going to make a cake, but we've run of flour. A, away, B, into, C, out, D, over, E, up. Out. They went out drinking after the meeting and ran a massive bill. Up. I ran an old friend of mine when I was at the supermarket yesterday. Into. His dog was run by a truck. Over. When she was a child, she ran from home. Away.
And that was the Daily English Show. See you tomorrow. Bye.